Hello beauties, welcome back to my channel. Today we are facing a heat wave, okay, in the UK summers, and it is terribly boiling hot out here. I'm sweating in places I did not think I would sweat. So if my pores are looking really large and is basically knocking on your door saying hi, and if I'm sweating, I'm really sorry. There's nothing I can do, but we shall just brace it and we shall make this video. Alright, so today we are going to be talking about Huda Beauty versus Rare Beauty, the baseline. I've got the foundation and concealer from both the brands. Guys, before I get into this is the timestamp if you want to go straight to the review, but I have my thoughts on both the brands and just hear me out. After Fenty Beauty, I haven't seen another brand creating such a hype and fuss like the way Rare Beauty did, and it belongs to Selena Gomez, the actress, the singer. Huge fan of hers. And what I like about Rare Beauty is that there's a lot of thought process that went in behind making of these products to make it a lot more inclusive. Certain profits definitely goes towards certain NGOs and mental health centers, okay? So she has a lot of conversation where mental health is concerned. Now when it comes to her packaging, is also very minimalistic, and I like the fact that there was a lot of thought process behind the packaging. For many of you who do not know, it's been designed in such a way that, you know, it can help people who suffer from autoimmune disease. And what I absolutely love is that this package is very friendly towards anybody who suffers from mobility issues or other autoimmune disease, which is just incredible, and it just makes this brand a winner already in my heart. Now when it comes to Huda Beauty also has got a range that is very inclusive. I do like Huda Beauty's thought process right now, where she's into this no filter, no Photoshop kind of a movement that she has started on her Instagram page, which is very refreshing to see, because over the years we have seen Huda, you know, use filters and do a lot of Photoshop. So it's really nice to see her embracing her skin for what it is. But I've had my problems with Huda Beauty in the past because they never actually included a lot of Indian bloggers, Asian bloggers, you know, in their content creators basically on her Instagram page. They were featured just once or twice, once in a blue moon basically. That was my number one problem. The biggest problem actually for me was, I do love a brand that takes responsibility, that, you know, changes their formulations, makes it better, listens to their customer feedback and improves upon their products. But when it happens a bit too often, like for example, the first one was the gold remastered basically, rose gold. But then right after that, there were 2-3 other products that she did the same thing with, like the Huda Beauty 4 Filter Foundation, which really broke me out. But what really didn't sit with me, because there was no recall of the old bad products, the ones that we all bought. Second of all, there was no discount code, there was nothing, there was no compensation of such. So you're just spending money. You already spend money on the old, you're spending money on the new. Now Rare Beauty, I got it from Cosmetic Club. It's an Indian Instagram store. I always used to get my makeup as well as skincare from them. Trustworthy site, you guys. I have shopped from them many a times before. This was kindly gifted to me by them. Custom clearance is something they have been battling for a very long time, especially during the double lockdown. So if you are shopping with them, please keep that in mind, and only if you're willing to take that risk of waiting, then only shop with them. But eventually I always got my products. I did not lose out on my money, and it was original, authentic stuff. I have never had a problem shopping with Cosmetic Club. Now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to prep my face. I have the Huda Beauty makeup setting spray. I do not like that because it is like wearing deodorant, okay? I have mentioned about it in my last what not to buy. I'm just going to put the Urban Decay All Nighter. I'm also going to spray this on my makeup sponge. This is from Vichy. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take Bellora Paris Prime Natural, one of my favorite primers at the moment. And I'm just going to prep my face and apply this primer. Okay, so we are going to start off with concealers, because you guys know I'm all about the concealer. So I got the Liquid Touch Brightening Concealer, a moisturizing buildable concealer that melts seamlessly into skin for undetectable cake-free coverage. Okay, I got the shade 280 Neutral. It's got a nice doe foot applicator. Look how red my face is. Man, I'm sweating. I'm just going to stamp it on places that I have redness going on. And you get 7.5 ml of this. So just let me blend it. Ooh, there is a lot of coverage. I'm looking really funny right now. Back up. Can you see the coverage of that concealer? Definitely not my shade, you guys. This is a brightening shade. I should have gone really little with it, because a little goes a long way. but it definitely conceals, and it's very, very easy to blend. But guys, that blended in so well. There's no crease line. It feels nice and soft. So I'm assuming people with really dry skin can also enjoy this. I love this concealer, very nice, extremely soft and blends very well. Lovely concealer actually. So I probably will go and pick up my right shade because I wouldn't wear the foundation after this. Okay, now I'm going to go with the Overachiever concealer from Huda Beauty. This is the high coverage creamy concealer. I'm in Toasted Almond. What I love about this foundation is the applicator. If you see that the silver tip out here, as soon as it touches your skin, it's so cooling. Okay, so I guess she kept that in mind. If somebody has got that puffiness around the eye, especially in the morning, you're just a concealer person, this will really help. It's as if I put it in the fridge, you guys. It's that cooling. So this has got a little bit of warmness also, and I'm just going to, same thing, dab wherever I need it concealing. Can you see that coverage? It's a lot more heavy duty than the Rare Beauty one. Rare Beauty coverage is basically that very natural full coverage. This is that Instagram full coverage. This is that concealer that if you have a function, you have a wedding, you have some important occasion, I mean, just look at that. That's when you apply this concealer. Baby, that's full coverage. Oh my good lord. And though it's a full coverage concealer, it can be blended very easily into the skin. It does take a little more time. Like with the Rare Beauty one, I just saw it sink into the skin. Okay, it was very, very light. And I suppose because this has got that full coverage, it takes a little more work. But look at that coverage, okay? I don't even have to wear a foundation out here. With the Rare Beauty concealer, they've got very hydrating ingredients from what I can see. There's definitely glycerin in it and a flower extract, okay? It's a very subtle fragrance. Whereas with the Huda Beauty, it's like the 4-filter foundation. There's that strong scent of, perfume, like oud. So if you've got sensitive skin, maybe this is not the one for you. Now let's go with the foundation, the one that we all are waiting for. All right, with the Rare Beauty foundation, look at that. I mean, it's a bit too warm. Okay, again, I don't think this is my shade because the shade they gave me is 320 warm. And you get about 30 ml and it says, a foundation elixir that feels barely there while building coverage and boosting your natural glow. So I'm assuming that this is not a full matte foundation. Excited to see for my textured skin how a glowy foundation would work. Both of the brands are cruelty free, by the way. Just putting it out there. The foundation is not as creamy as the concealer and there is no fragrance in this. All right, not even that flower extract. So let me just dab a little. Oh guys, too warm. Oh, this is so unfortunate. Okay, and if it oxidizes, I'm definitely going to look like Finding Nemo. Yeah. Again, lightweight foundation. I can definitely see it sinking into my skin. So easy. Oh, that was so easy, you guys. No fuss, it's not fighting it, nothing. That was so easy, you guys. Such a shame that it's a wrong color. Look at me. I look like the orange chicken in the menu. Okay, definitely not a matte foundation. It has got a subtle glow, but it is not too glowy that even oily skin cannot enjoy it. I don't know how it's going to stay on the skin after a couple of hours, which I shall put it to a test in the wear test mode. But so far from what I can see, it's just making my skin look like skin. Definitely not sitting on the dry area of my eye. Lately, I have been experiencing a lot of dryness around my eye area. I love it, you guys. I love the way that the foundation is looking right now for somebody who's got acne textured skin. It sits really well. It's beautiful. And it's not giving that full coverage thing. You know, it's not looking made up. It's just a shame that I don't have, the right shade. Okay, now we shall go on with the Huda Beauty one. So I got the foundation stick from Huda. This is the 4-filter skin finish. And it says it's a natural finish, buildable coverage, waterproof. Okay, that's interesting because I'm sweating like a pig right now. I got the neutral shade. Okay, so this is the Butter Pecan. 330 neutral. It looked pretty decent at the store, but then again it could be the lighting, so I'm just going to apply that. That is my perfect shade. Oh my god, like I don't know how it's going to be, whether it's going to, but that, I haven't come across a foundation that's my exact match. Can you see that? Ooh, I'm excited. First impression, I have tried a lot of foundation sticks, and whenever I apply it, it feels a lot drier. But this has got a nice creamy texture to it. I hope it just doesn't dry out, because that's what foundation stick does usually. It's got a nice tight shutter, but I hope it's travel friendly. Okay, let me blend that. I've taken a whole new sponge out here because the other one had a lot of that Rare Beauty thing. Oh my god, that is beautiful. It's not emphasizing my texture, it's just, it looks like I have just applied powder, a little bit of concealer. It doesn't come across as a foundation. It's so beautiful. I can understand why the girl at the counter, when I asked her for her opinion, okay, the girl at the Huda Beauty counter, and I was like, what should I go for? Should I go for the foundation stick, because I'm not a huge fan of foundation sticks, or should I go for the liquid foundation? She said both of them are great, but my personal favorite and the best selling one are the foundation sticks. Probably if you have really dry skin, then the liquid foundation would probably sit better on you. But if you've got normal combination oily skin, even semi-dry skin, you probably can make this one work. All in all, both the foundation are really good, you guys. It all depends whether you like your liquid foundation or you like your foundation stick, but both have come through. Oh my god. If with Rare Beauty, I think I like the concealer a little more than the foundation, and I think it is only because I did not get the proper shade match, but it's not, I mean, it's just sitting really well. No streaky behavior so far. My skin looks very natural. You can still see the texture. You can see a little bit of that acne marks. It's a buildable coverage, by the way. Both the foundations are buildable coverage, okay? That's what I liked about the Huda Beauty one. It's very natural. So if you want full-on coverage, then I guess the liquid foundation will do the trick for you. If you want me to do a review on that as well for somebody who has got a lot of scars, I can do it for you. I'll buy it and I'll do it for you. But I'm so glad I went for the stick, you guys. It looks really nice so far, but we shall see. We shall just calm down the excitement and see how it goes with the wear test. All right, so okay guys, so this is the final look. Just a little bit of gloss. I have the lip liner. This is the Huda Beauty's new lip liner. Now if you can see right here, the Huda Beauty Overachiever concealer has moved so badly that it looks as if I burnt my skin right out here. It looks like 3 dark spots right in the eye area. It has come off, you guys. It's not sitting very well as the Rare Beauty one. Now can you see the shade difference? This is my correct match of the Huda Beauty one. This is a tad bit too warm for my liking, but it's not looking as bad in the camera. But when I see it face to face, you can definitely sense that warmness, that yellowy orange undertone to this. What I can see in the mirror, it's a little bit too orange, too warm, and it's just a shame because the foundation so far is sitting really well. Overall, I have spent 1 hour applying my makeup. So this is what it looks after an hour. It hasn't oxidized, which is the best part. The concealer is 1,000 times better than the Huda Beauty one that has actually moved, okay? The time right now is 1:30 p.m. and I'm just going to check in around 6 o'clock, which should give us a good enough time to suss out which one lasted for a very long time. I am sweating a lot, but I can tell you one thing, that the Huda Beauty foundation stick is not allowing the sweat to mix with it. It's a waterproof makeup apparently. The sweat out here is a lot lesser than this side, okay? This side I can definitely see the sweat beads. Okay guys, final check-in. Oh my god, my face is too sweaty right now. You can see I'm sweating profusely. Let's get to the final verdict because it's nearly 6 o'clock. I think it's a good enough time. Both the foundation looks fantastic, okay? Still sits really well on the skin. Concealer from Huda Beauty is an epic fail. Within 1 hour, it just completely fell apart. And right now, let's not even talk about it. It looks really bad because it looks patchy. It looks as if I burnt my skin right here. It's looking like those dry, dark spots right here. Whereas the Rare Beauty one was just a delight to work with. You could blend it easily. The skin easily absorbed it. It's a buildable coverage, okay? And even now, it looks really, really good. Now, when it comes to foundation, definitely a wrong match. Shame, but it's not looking too bad because I'm facing the camera. Rest of the product has really worked. It did not oxidize. I can definitely see that it's worn out right here. My pores are showing. You can see that the foundation has been lifted out here. Marks are definitely showing. Whereas this one from the Huda Beauty side is going strong, and that is only because it is waterproof. So if you're living in a humid country or you sweat a lot, then this is the foundation that will really stay stronger than the liquid foundation. I'm really surprised with both the foundation. This is such a perfect foundation. It has not irritated my skin so far. It sits really well on the skin, and it's my perfect match. I've not come across a foundation that matches me perfectly. So I expected to like Huda less, but I have to give credit where it's due, and she has done a fabulous job out here. So this is my final verdict. 2 fantastic foundations for the win. Depends on who you like. You like Huda. It's easily available at Nykaa. Go for it. Rare Beauty is going to be available at Sephora very soon in India. That's what I heard. So I hope you enjoyed watching this video. Let me know in the comment section who you plan to support, what you plan to buy, and I shall see you when I see you. And until later, bye for now.